Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. After spending 5 months at the Cloquet River Campground, we're packing things up, pulling the fifth wheel out, and heading to the new house. All the slide outs are in, the fifth wheel is all hooked up to my truck. Now we're driving to the house and we'll drop off the van and come back in the truck, and there's a few things we can take out of here, and then we have a few things that have to go in the back of this truck. And I'll jump in my truck and we'll pull the fifth wheel. Well, like I said, here it is. This was house number 2. Now I'm just going to call it the house. When we come in here the first time, the house had been vacant for over a year. And the people that were here prior to it being vacant, they vandalized it, stole a lot of stuff, did a bunch of damage. So the last few weeks, while the loan stuff and everything went through, we've been doing quite a bit of stuff to the house. And now it's time to bring in the fifth wheel. Okay, everyone, we're back up here picking up the fifth wheel. 25 miles to pull it. Okay, well, leaving the campground. If you guys are ever up in this area, that was a great campground. It was quiet. The guy that runs it, Joe, he's the owner. He's a veteran, he's an older guy, and just really nice, easygoing. It was a fun 5 months. At least I only have to pull the fifth wheel 25 miles this time. It's a little bit easier on the mine than pulling it the 1,400 miles from Louisiana up here, or the 1,300 miles when I brought it from Minnesota down to Louisiana. It's a pretty steep hill. Well, it took about an hour and a half, but I got the fifth wheel positioned in a spot where I can hook up the electric. I've got an outlet out there for it, and I can hook up the sewer because it's going to take a while to transition from this into the house. Well, we just went into town and bought a dryer and a king-size mattress in a box. It's like one of them foam mattresses. I've already brought in the box springs. We bought a bed, but I don't pick that up until Tuesday, and actually we bought that down in the cities where kind of where I live, and I have to bring that up here, I don't know, next time I come up. Well, that will have to be the bed for now. Keep in mind everything is changing. This paneling on the walls is going. It's got to be sheetrock. Carpeting's going. Carpeting out there is going. We're actually going to remove the closet, move that wall that's right there in the back of the closet, which is this wall right here, and this room, which was like an office. We're going to shorten this up so the bedroom's bigger. And over on this side, we have one bathroom right here. We are going to have the clawfoot tub. We're going to get that refinished so it looks real nice. She already ordered the new stuff for the tub itself, the shower thing that comes up. I mean, all new. I am going to build a little thing in the wall here. I'll explain that another time. That's where the stairway goes down to the basement, and I need more headroom. Otherwise, I do like the wainscoting in here. I'll probably tear all of it off and put new stuff in. But that wall right there is the one that's in that office, and see, it's got like a little Jack and Jill bathroom that comes off of this bathroom. Close this wall up. There's no reason to have one bathroom going into another. It's really stupid some of it, how it's set up. And in here, this ended up being closet, another storage thing, and then we come back into here. But what we'll do is take and run this wall over this way and have a nice big master bedroom, bathroom, and a walk-in closet. There are two bedrooms upstairs. This is just a little bedroom here. Again, we're going to redo all of it. And then if we go here, that's where the stairs are. The light bulb is out in the stairway. Come in here, and this here is a little bit bigger bedroom. Whenever, I don't know, so many things got vandalized, they kicked in some of these walls here a little bit. But anyway, this is kind of nice, and since it's just me and Melissa, we've already had our kids are grown, now we have grandkids coming. We'll still have two bedrooms up and the main bedroom downstairs. Definitely going to redo these steps too. Then we come into here. This is the back porch, is what they called it. It's going to be like a mudroom, laundry room. Again, it's going to get redone. The flooring, this should be linoleum in here. I'm not even going to bother tiling in here. This is going to be where you come in with your snowy boots and all that. So this room is more of a utility room. The way they had it set up before, the washing machine was right there. And then all the way over here was the dryer. For now, we're going to set it up that way, just so she has a washer and a dryer that's working. But what I'm going to do is tear out that whole closet, and then in that corner right there, I'll do she calls it a deep sink, I call it a laundry tub, and then washer next to that, dryer next to that. And then we can also bring in a chest freezer. We've got a smaller chest freezer that can probably go up in that corner. Wouldn't mind having a bench in here because it's nice to take your boots off or your shoes, have a little bench to sit in. And then up here we can just have hooks for hanging coats and everything. No reason to really have a closet. There's the old fifth wheel. Nice and close. Some of these windows in the house have already been replaced. These in here I'm going to replace, the two upstairs and those bedrooms I'm going to replace. And this area here where you go up the stairs right there, you come into here and it's a very small kitchen. I'm going to redo this also. I'm going to go ahead and take this door here out. And this is how you get down to the basement. And we're going to redo these stairs because they're really steep. That's what I was saying in the bathroom. I need more headroom, so I'm going to pull that out, get these a little bit more usable. Instead of that door being right there, I'm going to come straight across here with the door, which will end it right here and go across. And then you can see how right there, see that's the stairs coming down. I'm going to tear all of these walls out. And that will eliminate these walls right here. And then for about 4 feet of this stairway going up can be an exposed open stairway. So when you walk into the back entryway, instead of this being all tight like this, it's going to be wide open. You're just going to come right through here. It's going to be wide open. There'll be a railing on the stairs and it'll just open this whole kitchen area up quite a bit. By doing that, I can actually extend this wall. I have to go about 9 more inches. Once I come out that additional inches there, then we can slap cabinets up against there. I need 25.5 inches, and cabinets can go along this whole wall. All that brick stuff is going, the paneling is going. In the ceilings, we want to do a white beadboard ceiling with that bigger, like dark brown crown molding around the edges, the old farmhouse look. That's enough yapping. I got to get that dryer in here. I want to get that hooked up, get the washer hooked up. It has the old farmhouse basement, which is just mainly used for storage, but at least you have some storage. There's 3 water heaters down here that don't work, that have to get pulled out of here. I just installed a brand new 50-gallon one yesterday. Thing works great, have real nice hot water now. It has a fairly new oil burner stove, but the problem with this thing is you can't get an A coil on top there for central air. So probably next year I'll switch this out because it would be so much cheaper to just run propane. And then someday when they run natural gas in the road, you know, a person can just convert it over. These oil burners have nice hot heat, but you know, oil right now, if you pay cash for the full thing, you're paying $3.05 a gallon, so that's quite expensive. Prior to this, it looks like they had like a wood oil burner. This thing has to get hauled out of here. It's like they just unhook stuff and put different stuff in and just leave it down here because it was too hard to get it out. The good thing about this house, to some of you, you might look at it and think, oh, this is so old and dilapidated. The house is solid. All this plumbing is fairly new. Everything, you know, everything works really good and I understand it, and that part I really enjoy. There was not, some of them other houses we looked at were just crap. And this one here really is not a bad house at all. The house is on 37 acres. Right there is a chicken coop, and it's a nice chicken coop. We've got the one garage here. We got the other one down there. Kind of hard to see in here right now, but you can see this is more like a pole building type build, cement floor. Not a bad building. That front ramp and deck, all that is going to get tore off. I've got a couple of good ideas for that, and that'll probably happen next year. Other things to do, we want to kind of get inside first, but this is an eyesore and really has to go. Have another nice building here. This one has a taller ceiling in it. I don't know, I'm guessing that's at least 12 feet. It has this mobile home or whatever you call these things on it. It's probably a 70-footer with this addition on it. This is going to be completely removed. The only good thing about this being here right now is that whoever put it in, it was done in the early 90s, I guess. There's a whole mound septic system out here, separate from the house one. So once I get this pulled out of here, say Zach and Sam want to come up here and park their travel trailer, got sewer here, there's water back here, everything. You could put on 2 or 3 spots if you wanted to. And then we have this building here in the back. It's used to be for, I believe it was for dairy cows. At least that's what my dad thought when he came out here. It's probably 40 by 60, insulated. It's just a nice big storage building. Some things have to be done. It'd be nice to have an overhead door in it. They've got this door right now, and then they've got one that goes out the back. But anyway, this is just a real nice big building for whatever a person wants to do with it. That thing over there must be something that they built to protect some animals in the wintertime. All that's going to get torn down. This will be the perfect house to work on. I love the old houses that need some updating. It's what I do for a living, so this is just going to be a blast. Well, I'm not filming this part right now because I am running out of daylight and I'm trying to get the fifth wheel sewer hard run into the sewer for the house here, because this is the only shower that works is in the fifth wheel. There's not a working shower in the house yet. That clawfoot tub, she ordered the plumbing stuff for it, but it had to be special order, so it won't be here for a few days. So I'm just going to do this one right into the sewer line just like I did in Louisiana, and then we'll be able to use this if needed for the next like 3 weeks before I have to really winterize this before it gets really cold. And then I'll probably grab a beer and then I'll bring this in and tinker with the dryer and the washing machine later tonight. It's already down to 39 degrees. Got this project all done, and you can see I've got the black connector right there, and I've got one on the other side, so none of this is permanent. I can just pull it off, and then I'll just cap off right there going into the main sewer. I jumped on top of the fifth wheel and I hooked up the antenna up there. We're only about 25 miles away from where we were, but way less tree cover. I'm going to take that double antenna, it has almost twice the range that this one has, that I put up on top of the tent that got nothing, and I'm going to hook it up here at the house, so then we should get more just regular over-the-air channels. And then she mostly watches stuff on Netflix and Amazon, so that's what she's watching right now. But looks like so far here, I don't know how many we'll have total, 20 so far on DTV? Well, it looks like it gets 20 channels, and they're coming in really clear. But according to my antenna app here, it should be facing that way, and I have it facing exactly to the right of here, so I'll have to go up and loosen it up. And actually, I don't even care about the fifth wheel. I'm going to be putting an antenna on the house, and I'll face it the right direction, and we'll probably get more than 20 channels. I was sitting here and I got everything hooked up, and I'm trying to get it to work, the washer, and I can't get it to do anything. And I mean, I got this washer for, it's not going to match the dryer, but I got this on a job that some people were putting in a new laundry room, got all new appliances. I paid 50 bucks for this. It's a really nice washer. Couldn't get it to work, and then I remembered that I did not plug it in. So, yep. Just doing a dry run with no clothes in there, just to make sure that everything drains good and there isn't any clogs or anything like that. We have a load of clothes in here, and the dryer is ready to dry them. Well, the next thing I'm going to do is hook up this tub just to see if the old plumbing actually works. We've ordered all new stuff, but it would be nice if the bathtub did work right now, because I don't know how long it's going to take before that comes in. Okay, so there's no way this is going to go well.
Yep. No. No. What? Oh, I see it. Yep.
Try number 2. Well, I'm pretty much stunned that that old faucet actually holds. It isn't leaking. We got all the other leaks fixed up here. We have a working tub. Definitely need some sort of a table or something to put the TV on.
Morning off. I'm in. You have to look at me.
Today all I've been doing is switching out the plug-ins. Most of these, when you plugged it in, the cord would fall out. So I'm just going around, and they're old, and switching them out and putting in some new ones. Okay everyone, well, I was going to be out of here by noon. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's time to head back towards the cities, feed the animals, and I got work tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I will see you guys on the next video.